what makes a really good RC trainer? First and foremost, it has to fly really, really stable, be able to fly really slow. It has to have some I like to have the gyro in there for beginners, a gyro for wind mitigation. Stabilization, meaning self-level, is good, but it's not what I think is the best, if you will. What I'm trying to say is gyros are great, stability mode is good, but a buddy box for training is the best. You also need a plane that, like I said, it'll fly slow, lands easy, but yet also has the capabilities to take you to the next step. If you're going to buy, just a really slow airplane that's easy to fly, which is, I guess, fine, but I like to have a plane like this that can do a little bit more. Your next step. Put pontoons on it and fly off water or snow, do mild aerobatics. And then there's a cost associated, having a low-cost plane. Cost is relative. This plane, relatively low cost, depending who you are. You're going to spend $200 and something, $250. Now it's on sale, or you can use my coupon code that's in the description below. But what I want to do is show off this plane, why I think this is an ideal trainer if you're beginning this, this journey into the hobby, or somebody who is interested in it and you want to get them a plane. I'm going to show you why this is, I think, the best plane. It clicks all the boxes from a durability, cost, stability, ease of flight. So let's take it up, and I'm going to go put it through its paces. It has a gyro in it, so it has what's called stabilization mode, self-level mode, which we're going to show off just what it is. But it basically, you let your hands off the sticks and the plane flies level. I typically fly in gyro mode, and I teach my students gyro mode for wind mitigation. And today it's a little windy at the field. Let's take off easy, plenty of power to take off. And we're going to try to keep her in close. Kind of a crummy, windy day. And we'll kind of go through and show how slow and easy this plane will fly. Batteries in this one right here is a 1300 milliamp battery. You can easily fly slow for 5-6 minutes. Touch and goes for 7 minutes maybe. And like I said, she just is an easy, slow flying, backing off throttle even more, and there she is. Okay, so from a easy flying standpoint, she clicks that box. She has a gyro in it which allows you to self-level, if I prefer teaching somebody on a buddy box, but if you don't have that option, stability mode allows you, when you let your hands off the sticks, she flies straight. And so from a beginner standpoint, if you get confused and just let off the sticks, she'll self-level. If you're going up and then you hit, you basically let your hands off the sticks, she flies level. It's not going to prevent you from totally crashing, but it helps in a panic situation. Gyro. I typically fly in what I call the gyro mode, which helps with wind, stabilize the wind. We got a lot of wind here, so she's going to bounce around. Let me fly in here close so you can see. But she's bouncing around pretty good. And some of those little mini wind shears make landing exciting. All right, so the other thing that this plane needs to have is enough power, because after you're done learning how to do the basics, flying a good circuit, you're going to want to do a little aerobatics. Does it have enough power to do a loop, do a roll, do some maneuvers, Cuban 8s? So you want a plane that can do that as well. And then the other part that I think makes this plane great is that front nose gear for new pilots and landing. This plane, if you do your job, it will land nice, easy, and slow. With this wind, let me see if I can get some good landings out of her. Bring her in, cutting back on throttle. A little hard. Let me go up and try a better one here. But that, you want a plane that can handle, can basically handle a little bit of a rough landing, but also allows you to learn how to do these beautiful touch and goes. And it gives you that confidence, so then when you go to that next plane, you're not totally afraid of destroying it on landing. If you watch my channel much, I have a lot of videos on landing. Keep that nose up, and there she goes. Beautiful. So obviously I fly this plane a lot, so comfortable with those landings. But what I'm trying to say is, from a beginner standpoint, this is a great beginner plane. FMS did a great job on this, and this is the second version, which has a slightly better gyro in it, and it has a little bit more structure in the wing, which was helpful. Everything else is pretty much the same on it. If you like lights, you get those little sticky lights that you can put on there. I've done that on a couple planes. That's kind of cool. There's no flaps. There's nothing. It's simple. It's a non-complicated plane. It's just super simple and easy. But yet has everything you want from a fun plane to fly. Easy plane to fly. Checks the boxes. And that gear is pretty durable, so if you do happen to kind of bounce it, it doesn't hurt it. I've bent the gear a little bit, you just kind of bend it back. Alright, let's bring her back in here. Cutting back on throttle, get that nose up. There you go. This is a wonderful plane. Highly recommended for the beginner pilot. Checks all the boxes. And if you're interested in one, there's in the description below is a link to it. FMS has a spring sale going on right now, and you could use my coupon to get even a better deal. It's all in the description below. Have a good one.